I gotta fix this up. Oh, I'm slow as J Dub. Jeez. Hey, folks, welcome to the Codex Stations Comics Unleashed After Dark special. I am not J Dub. I am Sal, the Slab Guy, your host. I'll fix that here in a second. We got Dan the Kelly Art, and of course, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Uncle Gary. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up, Richard?
Richard, how you doing?
Turd.
Turd.
Very turd.
Turd. Gotcha.
I had to take a nap.
That's not it. I had to take a nap.
I had to take a nap so I could get up and do this show.
Oh man, I wish I would have gotten to take a nap. We just got home from spending the day. My wife, a lot of my wife's family, and then we got home. We're going to see my family tomorrow, and she's like, "Oh, I told him I was going to take this cheese tray. I needed a couple things." I went, "Well, we'll go home. I got to get gas before we go. So just let me know what you need. I'll go back out and get the gas and get this stuff." But then it was this like long list of different meats and cheeses and stuff to go to the grocery store to get.
Well, on Christmas we celebrate the baby cheeses, so that's good.
Only the baby cheeses.
Well, it's the baby Jesus' birthday.
I went to a McDonald's the other day, and I'll have to send you guys the picture that I took. I'll send it to you in the chat.
All right.
Well, but it's this like whole in the like by the counter where they always have that like little McCafe display with stuff you can get. They have like this whole manger scene set up there. And I was like, well, I never seen that at McDonald's. And I took a picture of it and sent it to my wife, and she responded, "He is McRisen."
Oh, now that's funny.
He said, "He is McRisen, sacred delicious. Blessed are the cheeseburgers, for they are the true food of salvation. He fed the poor with loaves of bread and fillet of fish."
Fillet of fish. Jeez.
That's very good. She was very clever. She's a clever girl.
We actually ate at Mission Barbecue tonight.
Oh, Mission Barbecue is good.
Mission Barbecue is really good. Ding.
Ding. Somebody ding.
Your order is ready, sir.
My fillet of fish is up.
Yeah, so I just sent it to you guys over.
That's what it was. That's
over Facebook Messenger, so you can take a look. I was like, wow, I can't believe that they have this at a McDonald's.
Oh, wow.
In the McDonald's in New England, they have lobster roll.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah, then in Japan they have the buns with the that are black because they put the squid ink in them.
Ooh.
Well, there you go.
Okay. All right.
Someone do their pre-stream
checks.
Did you know that Adventure Comics, part of the run, was done as digests?
I did not.
With the numbering and everything, and then later on the run resumed past this numbering. So these are part of the actual numbering of Adventure Comics. Chris is awake.
What's up, Chris?
Chris, I didn't even text you.
And Adam was here too.
Chris,
what's up, guys?
You made it all on your own.
Yeah, Adam was saying someone didn't do their pre-stream checks. Richard said, "Great shirt, Uncle Gary."
Oh, thank you. Twilight Zone, baby, favorite show of all time. Once a month, we host Twilight Zone night. I curate episodes. It's pretty good. Yeah, the lobster roll is pretty good. Lobster roll is pretty good, and my wife loves lobster rolls, so we said, okay, we got to see. We just got to see, is this actually decent?
Pam loves the McRibs.
Oh yeah, I've been getting a lot of McRibs.
Oh, one of our co-owners,
Kurt.
Kurt is McRib freak. Did you see he made McRib pins?
Yeah,
I got one from him.
Okay, you got a McRib pin?
Oh yeah, and he was one of the lucky few that got the big jug of McRib sauce.
Yes, he did get a big jug of McRib sauce.
They were sold out by the time I got on there.
He was McStatic to get that.
And Richard, you want to talk about a great shirt? Let's talk about the team that put the beat down on the Pittsburgh Squealers today.
There you go.
I was happy about that. So hopefully, a team in Maryland beat a team in Pennsylvania today. I hope that happens tomorrow when my Washington Commanders, who play in Landover, Maryland, play the Eagles, and I hope we can give them a beatdown. And I will be there in person, rooting on my burgundy and gold. It's going to be a cold game. I used to hang out in the cold games and do that, and I was like, but I don't have to worry about that because I'll be in a suite tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be in a suite.
Adam says, don't feel bad for taking a nap you almost didn't wake up from at a reasonable hour, Uncle Gary. I've done that before, woken up at 10 p.m. wondering where I'm at.
We call that Tuesday, Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Keith.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Keith.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Gary, we got something in common.
That's the Steelers. Oh, yeah. So I know Booze is from Ohio, so I don't know if you're a Browns fan or a Bengals fan.
But you can agree that you hate the Steelers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did beat the Bills.
Yep. It's also like Eagles fan, Giants fan, and Commanders fans can all agree that we hate Dallas.
Everybody in the league that's not from Dallas can agree that they hate Dallas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, we got something in common because tomorrow I'm actually going to the Caps game where we're going to be playing the LA Kings.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me you were going to be at the game. But
we're both going to a Washington sporting event.
Oh, my connection.
Only one is actually in Washington. Though.
That is true. My connection is one of my wife's clients is an executive at one of the companies that has a suite. So sweet deal
nice.
In the suite. So that's a pretty nice connection.
Does that have food too?
What you say?
I said, is that one of those ones where it includes the food too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
My wife is going, I need to see, because we haven't been in a few years because I have not wanted to patronize Dan Snyder. So we have turned tickets down from our wonderful connection because we didn't want to spend any money there.
Yeah.
But we're happy to go back. And at one point, Diane said, well, we need to see if they're cashless now. And I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're in the suite.
Right. Hey, that's been pretty rough for you, Booge. What did you feel? What were your feelings when they decided we don't need to sign Josh Jacobs? We don't need that guy. And then he just goes and is the third leading rusher in the league. And I was seeing a stat that said that if they only counted the rushing yards that Josh Jacobs gets in the second half of games, he would still be the third leading rusher in the league.
Oh, God.
That's how much the Packers run him in the second half of games.
Wow. What's the secret word of the night, Gary? Do we have one for the showcase?
Oh, how about Yuletide?
Yuletide. Ooh.
Not Roll Tide. Not Roll Tide. Yuletide.
Yeah, Browns fan. That's rough, Chris. I'll say one thing. I was talking with Gary about the other day when the Browns moved from Cleveland and became the Ravens. There are two reasons I'm glad that they, I'm glad, as a Colts fan that had the team stolen from them, I'm glad that the Browns got to keep their name and their colors and their history. I'm also glad that I don't have to root for the Baltimore Browns.
Yeah.
Well, but your mascot could have been the Brown Lantern.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah. Well, so no, that is one thing Cleveland did right was they kept their name.
Well, that was Modell that did that. He was the one that decided to, that he'd leave it. When he came to Baltimore, he went to Irsay because he knew what the team, what the Colts name and the colors meant to the people of Baltimore. And he went to Irsay and said, all right, how much for me to buy the name and the colors and logo? How much for me to buy all that back? You could start off fresh and I'll, be able to take the Colts back to Baltimore. And the amount of money that Irsay wanted was like, I don't remember what Modell said it was, but it was something ridiculous, like 50 million, 10 million, something like that. And then Art Modell said, and that was the day I became a fan of birds.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
Sucks to not bringing Jacobs back, but I knew playing for a playoff team, he was going to Rex and stuff. Oh yeah, I mean when all those guys went to free agency and they were talking about the Ravens will go after Henry or Saquon, like I was like go after Josh Jacobs. I mean I'm glad they have Henry and he's kicking ass, but even with that, Jacobs is going to be in the league, a lot more years, and I've always been a fan of him. So I'm happy to see him doing well for a good team.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, like I said, I hope Pennsylvania gets doubly disappointed tomorrow when hopefully the Commanders can take the Eagles out. And that's a tough task because Eagles been, they've only lost 2 games. But, last time we played them really tight for 3.5 quarters. Yeah. Switch out of my hole, my brown ring will sap your soul. There you go. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see how Lattimore does against Brown, who Lattimore did not play the first game with us.
I mean, people in Pennsylvania already have to live with the disappointment of living in Pennsylvania.
Oh, ouch! that was a shot fired.
That was. All right, are you guys ready to kick off this show tonight?
Yeah, Booge. It was like 2 years ago that he dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can kick off this show. Why not?
Okay.
Adam,
all right.
Commanders just need to remember the game is 4 quarters, not 2.
Or 3.5.
That's also true.
Well, I got nervous with the Ravens today. They got off to a lead, and then the Steelers came back, and going in the half, it was tied, and then they scored. I was like, oh man, I was getting nervous, and the Ravens just kind of went, enough. Enough of this bullshit. Let's take care of business.
Russell Wilson helped tremendously.
Oh yeah, his 2 fumbles that were recovered and led to touchdowns.
I think the pick 6 had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that one too. Yeah. Or no, yeah, he had the pick 6. He had a fumble that was recovered by the Ravens that led to a touchdown, and then another fumble that was recovered by the Ravens.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and kick the show off, folks. We'll see you guys in about a minute.
Whether you like it or not.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Codex Station. This is Comics Unleashed. It's After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes here. Yes, Richard, we got some groovy bass tones going. We didn't have an After Dark special last week, so this week we've got 2 weeks of pulls, 2 weeks of any back issues that we may have picked up, and we're going to show them all off tonight. I'm your host tonight, Sal the Slab Guy, but joining me there is Dan the Art Kelly, and of course, the Ric Flair of comics down there below. But first, Dan, why don't you tell them where they can find you when you're not doing Codex?
Yeah, check it out on Instagram. I post regularly. Go give me a follow and give me some likes, and enjoy what you see.
Make your money his money so that he can bring you more comics.
Yes.
All right.
Help me create content by giving your money that I can use to buy comics.
There you go. What about this guy down below?
I have no idea. What about that guy? Right here. Comic Logic, baby. Find me at Comic Logic, Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. I'm one of the proud co-owners, along with Mighty Mike Harbor, our chief everything, Rob Kalin, and a couple of our other good buddies. We would love to have you come in and see us. If you're in the Northern Virginia area, please come on by. If you're taking a tour of Washington, D.C., we're 35 miles west. Come on and see us. We'd love to make your acquaintance. You can catch me and Mike there every Wednesday, getting our comic fix, getting that 4-color ink pumped in these veins, make us strong. Comics make you strong. You start out with one. Then you start out with a stack. Then you start out with a short box and a long box. Next thing you know, you've got them packed all the way to the ceiling, and you are muscle bound because you have read comic books. Do some push-ups too.
They always help. Always
helps. Also, please tune in, and if you want to get your Comic Logic fix a little more, we do 3 live shows a month. We do the first First of the month, our Ye Grumpy Old Nerds preview show, where we talk about the new books in the preview catalog. And then the second and third Thursdays of every month are our Ye Grumpy Old Nerds show. And we had a great show this past weekend where we tried to short circuit Rob and make him blow.
That was pretty good.
That was funny.
Make him blow again. Oh, I thought of something after that I wish I had said to him. When we had a Twisters debate where I was screwing with Rob and it was going on forever, and he didn't think it was a true sequel. But at one point he talked about he liked Beetlejuice, and he was talking about Twister should have been named something else. I wish I'd said, what if they called it Twister? Would that have been okay? I think he'd have lost his mind if we had gone down that route.
He would have
been like, what if they called it Twister Sister?
Yeah, there you go. Twister Sister. I like that. So anyway, comes to this
patronage, Richard.
Yes,
he is. Look, I got Dan Kelly art. Always have it.
I got Dan Kelly art too.
We all got Dan Kelly art. Mighty Mike Harbor just for his birthday got some great Dan Kelly art.
Dan Kelly art right there too.
There you go. Dan Kelly's all over the place. He's prolific. Also,
what if they would have called it Twister Sister and they would have had Dee Snider as the star?
That would have been great. I love Dee Snider. Let's give some love to our good buddy, the Archduke Kevy, with the Comic Character of the Day site.
That is right.
He picks a character. Oh man, yesterday, come on, he picked a lame-o Herbie. Herbie, stupid FF robot. So I picked another lame robot. I wasn't going to give him a damn Herbie.
Oh, you know what you should have picked? You should have tried to find a cover of like Hervé Villachez to put on.
Well, I found a 50s comic with this fat sucker named Herbie, but I don't own any, because when I do the covers of the day, I'm only doing ones I own. I didn't own any of that. So I wish if I had that, I would have done that. But I found another lame-o robot that I put on there that looks stupid, and it was on Action Comics. So I hope that whetted his appetite for more. But I do the covers of the day. Dan Kelly does the great random panel of the day, and he does question of the day. And Sal is always commenting on it, making sure that we are giving you the content you deserve. Kevin also started another site. The what is the other site?
I forget what it's called. Top of my head.
Safe Space or something.
Safe Space.
That's it.
Safe Space, and we really want to highlight it now because the holidays are a tough time for a lot of people. So if you are in need of a little encouragement, a place where people are not going to judge you, a place where people are going to support you, Kevin is doing the work of the angels there on that site, and he's got people there on that site that are positive minded and will give you some encouragement, pat you on the back, and welcome you with open arms. So
and get you through the holidays.
Get you through the holidays, right? So he's doing good work there. So all right, so that's us, and then we kick it back up to that guy, our moderator. He is hunkered down in the Slabatorium, and he is broadcasting. He's large and he's in charge. He is the man that keeps this train on the tracks. The one and only
right.
The Slab guy.
Well, thank you. I try to do that. It never goes really too well for me sometimes, but
our job, your job is to keep the train on the tracks. Me and Dan's job is to derail the train from the train.
Speaking of derailing, and speaking of Herbie. Do you guys know why Herbie was created?
For the cartoon, right?
Yeah, but do you know why he was created?
They couldn't use the Human Torch as the rights.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody, there's like the urban myth that everyone says, oh, it's because they were afraid kids were going to set themselves on fire. Like
I thought that first too.
Yeah, but that's not what it was, because they had signed the rights to the Human Torch away that was going to get his own solo. I think it was a live action show, and it never ended up materializing. So since they couldn't use him, they had to create another character for the Fantastic Four. So, yeah, exactly. So I think it was Stan Lee that came up with the idea of Herbie the robot. He's like, oh, kids will like that. And Jack Kirby designed it, and Jack Kirby absolutely hated the character. He thought it was the stupidest thing.
But Kirby designed it.
Yeah.
Well, come on. It should have been Kirby the robot.
Kirby the robot.
Yeah.
Maybe so. All right, folks. You know the deal.
We get Herbie in the. What are the chances we get Herbie in the Fantastic Four movie?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you might get Herbie in the Fantastic Four.
That's a possibility. If you're a betting man, lay those odds on me. All right, folks. Here's where we talk about the CodexStation.com. Go over to the CodexStation.com, meet the team, get some merch, and so much more. Find all our bios there. See what we like to read, all that good stuff. You get to see more pictures of Uncle Gary. It's amazing. So go over there and check it out.
Of course it is.
Because Mr. IT designed it right there.
Mr. It. Not Mr. IT, Mr. It.
Yeah.
Designed it.
But we also are connected to all the socials, and we want to do nothing more than to give them to each and every one of you. You can find those on the website as well. But if you're on any social media, just hit at thecodexstation.com. Click that like, click that share, do subscribe. What does Richard say? Do it. Smash that stuff right now. Get us into that algorithm so we can get this content out to more people.
Richard's getting me excited talking about smashing it. Ooh,
I know. He does. He loves it. He loves that.
Dirty dog, Richard.
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, did you see the injury for that happened for Tank Dell for the Texans?
I did not.
He caught a big touchdown pass and immediately went down to the ground, dislocated knee.
Oh.
Or dislocated kneecap.
Ouch. That's an ouchie.
They had to cart him off the field. CJ Stroud was like literally in tears.
Wow.
Oh,
well, you know, this is why with football, I do not begrudge these guys a dime that they make, because any play can be the last of your career.
That's true. That is so true.
And it's just it's a brutal sport. I know, I mean, shit. I was damaged. My knee was damaged and never right. So I know what it's like to have an injury that alters you forever. Yep. So I mean, it's these guys, there are modern day gladiators out there putting their bodies on the line, and like Russell Crowe said, "Are you not entertained?"
Yeah, very true.
So yeah. So anyway.
All right, Dan, you want to go first with your pools, and do you have back issues show up tonight?
Yeah. All right.
So just do your pools, and then we'll go through all our pools, then we'll go through all our back issues.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start with the DC stuff.
Yep. Get your big screen. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll start with the DC stuff. I've only read yeah, Chris says you playing without a helmet.
Yeah, I did.
That was the days of the leather helmets.
That's right. That's right.
So so I'll start off with DC. I've only read a couple of these so far. We've been doing so much, or I've been doing so much reading for reviewing stuff on the past two podcasts that been on, and the character of the week stuff that since it's the last show for a week or two, I'm looking forward to just hunkering down and catching up on my subscription stuff. But
you and me both, brother.
At Ultimate Batman 3, this one I did read, and I don't think I'm going to keep picking it up.
Ouch.
That's
playing flag football. That sounds a little bit more than flag football.
Yeah, what do they do with the flagpole?
Sam, you had a football injury. I'm counting that. That counts. That counts.
So I'm torn on Batman, on Ultimate Absolute Batman. I thought the first issue was interesting enough to pick up the next two, but after the next two, I'm like, 2 and 3. I know the opening story arc is the first 5 issues, so I'm debating on whether to pick up 4 or 5 or not. I'm just, I didn't really like, I thought 1 was decent. I thought 2 was okay. This one, I feel like, at least for me, I know a lot of other people love it. For me, each issue of it has been kind of not as good as the issue before.
We're not going to show that, Chris. We're not. Oh, he put it up.
What he put up? It counts. I've busted my hymen. Oh my God, Chris. Chris
always takes it to the gutter.
And that's when he became a new woman.
That's exactly right, man.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know, Richard. I thought the first issue of Absolute Superman was okay, but for what's the price tag on these? $5 an issue. I didn't think it was interesting. I thought it was okay, but not okay enough for me to want to spend $5 on the next issue. the first issue, absolutely Wonder Woman. I know these guys, especially Gary and
I
Jim,
loved it. Yeah.
I didn't like that one at all. So, I'll see. I think they're doing a Martian Manhunter one and a Flash one. Like, I might check out the first issue of those when that comes out. I don't think I'm going to put them on my pull. I'll just, pick them up off the rack and, flip through them and see if they look interesting enough. But,
all right.
Yeah. I also got Superman 20, which I know this was from a couple weeks ago, but I missed it at the shop and had to wait for them to send me another copy. That's good. I enjoyed it. I guess Dan Mora doesn't sleep or eat, just draws comics. I don't know how he's doing multiple monthly books and having them look as good as they do.
You think Mora should do less? Sir?
Oh no, Mora should do Mora.
Do Mora.
This one, Challengers of the Unknown #1. Really dug this issue.
I'm looking forward to reading that.
I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna, at least pick up the next couple issues and see how it goes. But yeah, for that first issue, story was pretty good. Art was pretty good. As I say, I've not read Absolute Batman yet, but I think it sounds okay. Kind of hate to hear this. I mean, to each their own, booze. Like I said, most of the other guys and, a lot of people like it. It's just, for me, it's just, I'm not digging it, but, a lot of other people are. So I'm not going to say that they're wrong or that I'm wrong. It's just, different tastes. This is the last of the new stuff that I've read, but
Dan's saying we all taste differently.
Yes. But we all taste delicious if we're slathered in McRib sauce.
Oh,
no. There you go. There you go. There you go.
They got Titans 18. It's okay. It's not as good as when the original creative team was on it. The story's okay. The artwork is definitely a step down from what it was when it started. So, but it's Titans. I'll stick with it. And, we'll see. Hopefully it'll get better. Yeah, the Challenge of the Unknown was definitely, the first issue of that was definitely really cool.
all right.
Let's see. Also got DC versus Vampires World War V #5.
Oh, love that cover.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a Challengers question. I'm looking forward to reading it. Were the original Challengers prominent in that book?
Oh yeah, the 5 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's setting up what their status quo is going to be. So you see, kind of Mr. Terrific, who seems like he's in charge of the whole JLA watchtower. And then you see one of the members of, he kind of presents them with this mission. And it's like 4 different places. Excuse me. So so this issue is one of the challengers being teamed up with one member of the JLA going to, this other planet for a mission. And I won't say who or what, spoil it, but so it seems like that's, at least the first few issues is probably going to be, each one is going to be a different member of the challengers with a different Justice Leaguer going to investigate something.
Okay.
All right. That sounds a little bit like Bleach. You talk about the McRib. Yeah, exactly.
Is it wrong that I want a McRib now? No,
yes,
I always
very
want
wrong. It's very wrong. I don't care.
I think Chris was describing a crime scene.
Okay.
Green Lantern 18.
Yep.
Also got the Green Lantern Green Arrow World's Finest Special.
There you go.
Rob really liked that. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So who Adams? Who's that? Oh, Jeremy Adams. I was like, did they find a lost script from Neil Adams? Gary, you showed this one off a couple weeks ago, and then we just got it in. So, like you said, I guess it's different shipping.
Yep.
For the Mad Cave stuff, but Dick Tracy #6.
There you go.
Yeah.
Justice in the house. What's up, Justin?
What's going on? Into the indie stuff now. That and Transformers #15.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh well, I like the shadow behind him.
Yeah, got Devastator lurking in the background there. That ought to be
Devastator. Cool. That's cool.
Defenders of the Earth #4. Looks like from this cover, looks like the series is going to start kicking into high gear.
Okay.
Jim Calafiore.
Yeah, and picked up the first issue of this, which awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Who was that like that?
Justin.
Nice.
First issue of this, I put it on my poll after me and Gary did the interview with Jimmy Palmiotti, which you could check out, elsewhere on the YouTube page here. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger #1.
Oh yeah, that looks great. I can't wait to read that.
I put one back. I didn't pick it up, but it's in my box. I'm gonna get. Yeah.
I mean, the artwork in it is kind of reminiscent of some of the artwork that was on the Jonah Hex.
Yeah,
he was doing. I mean,
hey Tessa, good to see you.
Well,
hey, what's up, Tessa?
Nice. Yeah, with Palmiotti doing a Western, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Exactly. That's what had me. And then when he said when we interviewed him that you don't have to know anything about Gunslinger Spawn.
Yep.
Get it? That I was like, all right, I don't have to have previous knowledge because I haven't read Spawn in a long time. And Palmiotti doing a Western, which I think is his favorite genre.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yep.
Oh, Tessa, I liked your video the other day where you're showing the stuff you got at the con. Those were some nice pickups.
I haven't watched that fully yet, so that's on my list to do as well.
All right, I won't spoil what it was.
Please, don't.
It was some good stuff.
Don't. Yes.
All right, G.I. Joe #2.
That's an awesome cover.
Just waiting when my boy Snake Eyes is going to show up. And this one is part of the Horizon experiment, the motherfucking monsters #1.
Wow.
So I just, I decided I was like, because they're all in all different genres. I told them put me down for each, for each one of these first issues for this Horizon experiment. And let's see, which ones are good. So this one is the one they described as an Evil Dead for black nerds.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's very specific.
Tessa has some good videos. If you haven't checked her out yet, go to YouTube, search out Tessa's the Nerd, subscribe to her channel because she does have great content as well.
Oh yeah, I follow her on Instagram. I dig the stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
When I figure out how to use this computer system, I'll figure it out. Yeah. The things they have to do to get me to show up, to get me on air.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Richard. Indie books. I've been. I said it for like the past 2 years. I've been reading more indie books than I ever, I think, read before. At least since the start of Image.
You more of an indie or an outie?
Yeah, you're right, Tess. I've been digging the Horizon books so far. I think my favorite one so far is, the one they described as the Muslim John Constantine. I'm forgetting the name of it off the top of my head. I know I got it in the stack of stuff here somewhere, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any of them get picked up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey,
always hear
the truth,
fellow creators.
Yeah, 100%.
Since it is the season, got a Christmas cover for the Rocket Fellers #2.
Yep.
And I know at least Gary will have this Space Ghost #8.
Absolutely. I've really been
awesome.
enjoying that book. Yeah.
Yes, that's a great
covers
cover.
on this are so good. The artwork is so good.
It's all I can do not to get like 3 or 4 of those covers. They're all so good.
Yeah, Sacred Dam, that was a good one too. On to Marvel. Again, I picked up a couple first issues this week that I don't know if I'll keep getting them, but I'll give them a try. TVA #1.
Yeah, I passed on that one.
Yeah, honestly, I picked it up because I was like, well, I see Captain Carter on here, and and Mobius, and I kind of flipped through it, and I just kind of opened it up, and I saw this panel of Gambit here, and that's what sold me on picking it up.
What is he doing? What is
it looks like he is sitting in the jail
cards,
playing some cards.
Okay, it looked like he was playing something else. Just from the shot, I didn't have my glasses on. I'm like, what the hell is Gambit doing?
Yeah, Boosh. Space Ghost has been a really good book.
Yes, coast to coast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that show. If you want to check, DC did a Space Ghost book like it was only 4 issues, like 15 years ago. I think Alex Ross did the covers for it. That one was really good.
Yeah.
And then when they did that Future Quest stuff a few years ago, where they had like Space Ghost and Birdman and the Herculoids and all that stuff, and they were and they were like they kind of did them all in a shared universe, and then they had individual issues where they were teaming up with various DC characters. Those were pretty cool too.
And yes, it absolutely is based on the old Hanna-Barbera show.
Yes,
nice.
And as is
sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Is the Johnny Quest book? The Johnny Quest book, I'm digging. Oh my goodness! Hey, Sonny, what's up, Sonny?
What's up, Sonny?
I like I said, I haven't read it yet, but I just kind of flipped through it and I saw that panel of Gambit, and I'm like, all right, I'll at least give the first.
But hold on, Sonny. But Sonny, the book does not come with an action figure, so I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get your own action figure.
Listen, Sonny. Sonny is not allowed to come within 25 feet of an action figure.
That's right.
Of any of our action figures, his are already done.
Yeah.
All right, got Daredevil 16.
Ooh.
Somebody took a beating.
Yeah, that's a rough cover.
That's where he's headbutting somebody, huh?
I like this cover though. It's it's simple, but it's classic. Captain America 16.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
Yeah, I've been digging that. I really enjoyed the first part of this where they had with it's him him having Spider-Man and Thor in the book with him. Since Straczynski wrote those books before too.
Yep, Spider-Man and Cap had a little dinner date.
Yeah, Tessa. That I picked up the Space Ghost book. Honestly, I was hoping it would be good. I did not expect it to be as good as it is.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's really good. I love Gleek saved the day in one issue. It was fun. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Alex Ross did the covers on that one DC one. I've got it in one of the boxes back here, but that book was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
In the galaxy far away.
Smash the like button.
Yes. Thank you, Richard.
Smash that like button the way that Sonny smashes his toys.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of toys,
it'll never work again. Santa would not get you toys because Santa's not a sadistic maniac like you are. Mama's little deviant.
Yeah, if Santa's doing anything with toys, he's coming and taking them from you. He's I guess you would call it hostage rescue.
Yeah, he's taking them back to the island of misfit toys, so King Nebuchadnezzar can refurbish them.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I was a Space Ghost fan as a kid too.
Yeah, a long time ago. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Ultimate Uncanny X-Men number 7, part 2 of this crossover with the other X-Men book.
Yeah.
Got Ultimate Universe number 1 year in. So seeing Nick Fury on the cover like this, I am, and it's the classic Nick Fury too. I am intrigued to see what's going to be going on in this as well. Oh, hey, another Christmas cover, Ultimate Spider-Man number 12.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ho ho ho! The Spider-Man that I've been wanting for years. Since Marvel keeps dicking around with him in the regular series. I'm getting the one that all the fans have wanted.
It's gotten better.
For a long time there, the only way you could get that Spider-Man was in the daily strip that was in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Tommy's
little deviant is in the house. And then the last new thing I got, it's not I guess you would consider this indie. It's indie. It's a Kickstarter that I backed. This Kickstarter was, I'd have to look it up. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
California?
Yeah, and it finally shipped. He had, was sharing with people, he had some setbacks. His mother passed away and he had to do a lot with that. And then, I think the colorist, he had to find a new colorist he had to go through. The book finally came in. Ned, Lord of the Pit, Volume 2.
Cool.
That's a hardcover.
Love the cover.
I absolutely loved the first volume that he did. I got him to sign it at Baltimore Comic-Con this past year. It was such a good book. And, it's got some little extras in here too. It's got a bookmark here. It's got this print that is hand signed that's marked 25 of 50.
Nice.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's a nice early one. I have to find a little frame to put this in, and then this Demon 101, the essential guide to raising your infant demon.
There you go.
It's
funny.
Like an actual whole little like health pamphlet that he did. So yeah, after I'm done reading the book, I am definitely going to give that a turn too.
We plan.
Richard.
We plan to bring Jim Calafiore to Comic Logic in late February, March time frame somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can bring it there. Yep.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. Yeah. 20 minutes. That's good. Yeah, I'm. I got to catch up on my reading. So
that's what the holiday break is for. I'm
love Zeb Wells.
I'm 2.5 weeks behind.
Yeah. So that's it. I got a couple back as a show later, but that's it for me for the new stuff.
All right. Uncle Gary, do you want to go next or do you want me to go?
Sure. Doesn't matter. I'm good.
All right. You go next then. Look at that. Big screen.
Big screen. Oh, big screen. I love you. All right. So let's start off with the marvelous ones. Marvelous. You look marvelous. Little Spirits of Vengeance action. Who doesn't like glowing, flaming skulls? So
that's a cool cover with the green flame there.
Yep, the green flame.
That is
green and orange. Look at that. And the Spirits of Vengeance logo with the green on it too, like that. So hopefully
a new one pretty soon.
I know. Helverine 1. Figure I'll give this a try.
What printing is that? Didn't that book come out a few months ago?
No, I think I think this is a new ongoing.
I think it's a new ongoing because I also got one with it.
Like Dan, Spider Fanny.
There you go.
You got to remember, Tessa. We didn't have the show last week, so this is 2 weeks worth of stuff. Because last week Sal decided that it was more important to go get chocolate than it did so, and Jamie was still sick, and Gary was trying to bust out of the big house after Chris got him locked up.
Listen, hanging out, Mike and I hanging out with Chris all day. There was no guarantee that we would not be in custody by that evening, so I couldn't guarantee I'd be incarcerated or out.
And let me tell you, Hershey Park was amazing. All that chocolate there. Yes.
The town smells wonderful, doesn't it?
It does.
Helverine,
Really?
Helverine. It's Dakin, so Wolverine's son. Great Ross cover, the Mighty Thor.
Oh,
I saw a solicit for, I guess, the next Thor cover with Scourge on it. Wow, that will be, if that's coming out in January, that's already on my short list for cover of the year for next year. You saw that cover, Dan?
Yes, you showed it to me last night.
Oh my God, that's an amazing Ross cover. Was the chocolate worth it?
Yes.
You know what, Tessa? The chocolate is always worth it.
There you go.
That's the cool thing. If you've never been to the town of Hershey, literally, when you go into the town, like the whole town smells like chocolate.
Yes, it does.
It does.
It absolutely does.
And in a good way.
In a good way. Wait, great on that. Little FF Moloid action. That is right. People were asking us to film, and I said we couldn't because that's called evidence.
That's what I said. I was like, I need to go out with you guys and film some stuff. And Gary was like, no, absolutely not.
No, we call that evidence. No. Which, yeah, that's right. We did. We avoid. Well, that's because we left Loudoun County, Adam. We left Loudoun County. Yep.
Oh yeah, the Hershey Cat streetlights are cool.
That's what we did too. So I'll tell you more about that when I come up.
Yep, Matt Murdock ass kick version. His ass is kicked here. He's leaking. He's leaking. So there we go.
Looks like he blocked a couple of punches with his face.
Yes, it did. Well, Tessa, are you East Coast?
Yeah, I think she's.
I think she is. Yeah, I think she is East Coast, but she travels a lot for cons.
Okay, very good.
Remember right?
Let me tell you something.
Chris.
Not yours. That's for goddamn sure. That's a highway to hell.
And I'm going down.
Yeah, Blood Hunters. Yep.
There you go.
Is that book an ongoing series now?
I don't think it will be.
No,
I don't think it will be.
I don't think it is.
Little Werewolf by Night Hulk action.
Nice.
So digging this. Still liking this book by our buddy Philip Kennedy Johnson. Well, look, you know what? We've gotten older, so we're not looking to get locked up every night anymore. That's a younger man's game. Lies. Well.
Oh, that's right. Okay, here you go.
Okay, Allentown. Billy Joel sang about you. Nice.
I was gonna say I like your song.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing Spider-Man Sorcerer Supreme that Sal is actually digging. So
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
It's okay. I'm just not as in on the Sorcerer Supreme Spider-Man Junior Magician stuff, but I'm on board. Kill it. It was a kill it. It is a great. That is a great whole cover.
Yeah.
Also the great.
Oh yeah, 20 cons a year. God, that's a lot.
Wow.
I wish I had the money for that, though I don't know. I mean, some of the cons you go to are like those little local ones, so I don't know if they really count. But
well, Tessa, do you go to Baltimore every year? Because we go to Baltimore every year.
Yeah, we met her at Baltimore.
Okay.
This past year.
Okay. Yeah. Well, but Tessa, I will hopefully make your acquaintance this year. Oh, you know what? Maybe I did meet Tessa. Absolutely.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I thought I did come by for a quick swing by, and I did meet Tessa. That's right. So it was very lovely to have met you. Look forward to seeing you in the future. And if you're in the Northern Virginia area, we do the Big Lick Comic Logic sets up at the Big Lick Con and at the Fairfax Comic Con, which is in the Dulles Expo Center. So if you're around, we'd love to see you. X Factor.
That's a cool cover.
That's a cool cover.
Little skull action going.
There's one of those clandestine shows that's coming up in a couple weeks at the beginning of January.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like a Schaff show. Sure is. Yeah. Ultimate with a classic Nick Fury. Somewhere Steranko is going. That's my Nick Fury.
Yeah.
There you go. Also like Dan, classic Cap cover.
I love the first issue of that storyline where he had the interaction between Cap and Thor and Spider-Man. And I actually took 2 panels out of it that I'm going to use for a random panel of the day. I haven't posted them on there yet. Nice.
Oh
yeah, can't forget about LotCon.
That's right. We will have our LotCon. I think we're in May. I think we're in early May. Freddy the Fix, a larger sized book, but they had me at Garth Ennis and Mike Perkins. So looking forward.
Oh, that's a good lineup.
I'm looking forward to just. No, I can't show you that page.
Mike Perkins, your pick for top Union Jack artist.
Yep. Look at that great dinosaur cover.
Nice.
And I had to cover up a panel I couldn't show you there. Oh, here we go.
Why couldn't you show that?
There we go. Look, that's where the Brown Lantern emerged from. This is coming. So, the creature from the black. But anyway, I love Mike Perkins' art.
Does that have magazine size?
Yes, it is.
That thing's pretty. I was gonna say pretty thick too. Is that like
it's like Black Label sized?
Okay, yeah. Is that like a one shot or a first issue or?
I have yet to determine that. Let's see. Let me look at the last page, see if I gave a spoiler. Is that what happened? Okay. It looks like there will be more to it, I guess. It looks that way. So we'll find out. Freddy the Fix. So the aforementioned Space Ghost. What a great cover. But with me, we're gonna get some horror. Gonna get some holiday creep show.
Nice.
There you go.
Who would not enjoy a little bit of ghoulish
like
Christmas caroling?
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big Lick, Field Balls.
Adam's doing
awesome con.
LotCons, Fairfax, Big Lick, Nova.
Adam, awesome con is a lot of money to go to that, buddy. Be careful. I just say that's a big chunk of change to set up at LotCon, brother. Also, Defenders of the Earth.
Yes.
By the art by Jim Calafori, who did Ned, and I can't wait to when Ned comes Comic Logic get the second part of Ned there too, because I have the first issues and they're great.
Oh yeah.
Look at this is holiday feast time. Who wouldn't like a meal like that? Look at that. Nice skull casserole.
It adds flavor.
Yes, it does. Epitaphs from the Abyss, EC, I am so happy that that Oni Press brought back the EC line, and we got the alternate cover for that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
I love how the bottom part of the logo is in blue, to match with the water.
Yep, absolutely. So great design, and with the other one, it matches her shirt. The Abyss matches her shirt. Yeah,
Just want all those brand new books.
We can't do that. we can't do that.
I think all of us, me, Gary, and Sal, I think all of us are behind on our current reading, with all the stuff we've been doing for Character of the Week. And
Dude,
I've been on the past 2 podcasts with having to, you have too, Gary, with having
this is my 5th night in a row of doing something Codex. so yeah, this is a record for me, 5 in a row. So yeah, absolutely. 2 turtle doves and a set of entrails in a red bucket of blood. So you had to put bucket of blood to rhyme with doves, but that's very good. I'll see the light. Yeah. All right. Baltimore. Let me tell you, Baltimore is expensive too, brother. Okay.
I think Baltimore is probably more worth it though, because
more worth money wise. Yeah.
If you're going to pick between Awesome Kind and Baltimore, because Awesome Kind's kind of like all encompassing, where Baltimore's focus is more on comics.
Yeah.
All right. So we have what's in the box. You can see what's in the box.
Oh my!
Gun Stories #1. You can see exactly what's in the box.
Oh, is that Eric Robertson cover?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Who doesn't love a little head for Christmas?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I'm a fan. So there you go. And if that wasn't enough, we have an alternate Adam Hughes cover. And we know how great Adam Hughes is at drawing beautiful women. And what's better than a beautiful woman stabbing the hell out of a Santa Claus? There we go. Adam Hughes. Yep. I saw Mommy stabbing Santa Claus. I think that's a song.
That's what you get for breaking and entering, fat man.
Yep, there you go. Yep. And look, she's really happy about it. And damn, she looks hot splattered in blood, So all right, there we go.
Hey man, we've all got our
We've all got our kinks. We've all got our kinks.
No kink shaming here on Kodak.
No kink shaming. Now, here we go. Here's an alternate here's a special alternate for this. Does anybody know what this is an homage of? It's an homage of the classic EC comic that I have, Panic #1, where the little shit has set a bear trap. So love it. What's Chris say? Adam Hughes rocks.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, but this is an homage cover to the original 50s EC book, which I am very lucky to have.
Yeah,
so.
that was my first guess. That was going to be my first guess, Gary.
Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun to have that. So in the Christmas spirit and the spirit of giving, how about some Heat Seeker?
Oh yeah,
there we go.
That'll have the most variants one week.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had a lot of variants.
I bet you got some of those variants.
I do. I had to leave one. Well, I usually can't show you those variants.
You can't show us those.
I can show you this one. This is a cool variant cover.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
One of the variants has her in this very same pose, just not wearing a top.
Yeah.
Not very practical on for the winter weather, but there you go. Heroes. Oh, Heroes in Carolina. Oh, that is a great show. Matter of fact, Baltimore, Mark Nathan, who runs Baltimore, kind of modeled his after the Heroes Con. I'm blanking on the founder of Heroes right now, but he's a Shelton Drum. Oh, what a great guy! What a great show! Yeah, Heroes is fantastic.
Yeah, he's the one that I got my
there you go.
I got my Wonder Man from.
That's right. That's right. When I introduced you to him, I was trying to schmooze him up for you. So
yeah,
a babe, Tessa. We are sympathetic. A babe covered in blood. Parliament of Rooks.
That looks cool.
Yeah. So I look forward to reading this book. They had me with the premise of it, a little bit of black and white type
that looks
in this. It does look very cool. So a few splashes of color mixed in.
I like
it. Parliament of Rooks reminds me of a very gothic story, maybe House of Usher ish. So Yeah.
Have you watched the House of Usher, the Netflix one they did?
I started it, didn't finish it. Need to get back to it. I loved it.
It's so good.
And
So
you're not biased because it took place in Baltimore at all.
No.
I mean, I'm somewhat of a Poe fan too, but yeah.
Me too. I am too.
So good.
I love the Rain. Poe is one of my favorite authors.
I mean, he created the whole detective genre.
Yes, he did. What's the name of the story?
Was it The Murders at Rue Morgue?
The Gold Bug.
The Gold Bug. All right. Well,
that was the
Murders
first
at Rue
one.
Morgue was another one. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Murders of the Rue Morgue. It was, but the first True Detective one was the Gold Bug, and then Rue Morgue came after that.
Okay.
Rockefellers. But yeah, I love Poe. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. There's another. Is she covered in blood? I'm not sure if it's blood, but it's maybe. It looks like circuitry too.
I was going to say, it's covered, connected.
Yeah, connective.
He's perfect for you, Mr. IT.
Yeah. Cable. Alter Ego magazine with the great Macra boy.
Shazam!
Cover of Captain Marvel Jr. All right, so those are just the independents. I haven't even got to the one that I have the most of, which are the DCs. So we are chugging along. That's what happens. 2 weeks of me is a hell of a lot of books. So here we go. All right, let's do our DCs. It's Christmas time. We gotta have some Silent Night.
Nice.
Gotta have that.
Batman Santa Silent Night. Are you getting that one, Sal?
I am.
Yeah, it's just
I'm digging it.
Fun. Stupid fun.
Fun.
Batman 89 Echoes.
Cool.
It's a cool Scarecrow cover.
Yeah.
Like Dan, the Batman Green Arrow.
Yeah.
I mean, the Green Lantern Green Arrow special.
I got a nice variant to that, which I'm gonna love showing off.
A nice variant would be this one.
No, I got another one.
You got another one. You didn't get this one. Well,
I didn't get that one.
Would it be this one?
Yes, sir. That's the one I got. Nice.
Isn't that great?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, our shop only had the A cover and that cover there.
Gotcha.
Didn't have any of the other ones.
Here's a really cool Hellblazer Dead in America cover.
Oh, that is cool.
With Swamp Thing and Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
It looks like Robert Smith is attacking him.
Yeah, it does. It does. World's Finest. This has been a fun book. It really has been. I really appreciate how much.
Who's the artist on that now?
Oh, let's see who's doing it now. Looks like Galen or Galan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know they can't have Mora drawing 3 books a month.
Yeah, is he that fast? Absolute Batman, and again, I have not read any of these. I'm still got about 4 books from the week before to read to finish that one. And the Mountains of Madness. Action 1079.
Yeah, I feel you, Adam. Like at least me, I've been picking them up weekly. I just haven't had a chance to read them.
Yeah, same here. I've been getting them every week. Here's the Action penny. Look, I got 2 issues of Action to read. So
that's a cool issue.
Because it hasn't been inaction on my part. It's just been other action on my part that has kept me away. I have the Superwoman special.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Is that the one where they talk about how she got the power? I mean, I assume that she got the powers after,
Yep. When I read it,
power where some people got powers that didn't have them before.
When I read it, I will convey that intel to you, my friend, because I do not know. I read it. Looks. I need to read more. Booge. There we go. Well, Booge, I'm always a fan of reading books from the past, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Chris. Wasn't that great? That last World's Finest team up that had the JSA in it. Oh, so and Eclipso. Eclipso is such a great villain.
Oh, I didn't know that they did a JLA JSA team up, and I'll have to go pick those issues.
Past 3 issues of World's Finest before that one.
All right, I have to go look for that because I was reading the issues with the Kingdom Come stuff.
Yep. DC versus Vampires. This has been a fun read. I love that cover. And I got an alternate cover because I like Kyle Hotz. And I haven't read it, so I'm not sure. But it looks like some version of Aquaman there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I look forward to reading that. I dig Kyle Hotz's art. I'd like to meet him sometime. I think he's out of Ohio, so we don't see him here that much.
They probably will do an omnibus at some point for Absolute Power, because the series is only 4 issues, but if they did that with like all the tie-ins and miniseries, that would be enough for an omnibus.
I think so too. Black Lightning. I think that's a cool cover.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the festival.
Great love guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, this time of year, the Festivus. That would have been. Can you imagine Lovecraft doing one like that?
Yeah.
Dark Patterns.
That has special meaning for the Ravens after the first time they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Billick, when the coach that year, he forbid them from saying the word playoffs, or he'd fine them because they never made the playoffs before. So all the members of the team started calling it Festivus, and then they made these Festivus T-shirts. And then after they qualified for the playoffs, Billick came in the locker room and gave his speech. He's like, "All right, we made the playoffs. Now let's go just win the whole goddamn thing." And then the Super Bowl became Festivus Maximus.
There you go.
Nice.
That's a cool
Batman
cover,
and Robin, all in. Philip Kennedy Johnson's take on that. All right, on Batman and Robin. Here's another issue of Batman Silent Night. Santa's making a Mary Marvel doll. Help is on the way.
Help is on the way.
Help is on the way.
Love
it. Sunny, Santa is not bringing any of these toys to you.
That's right.
Yeah, Sonny, you see how the figure is intact when Santa has it in his hands?
Yep. Here's a Gotham City Sirens uncovered.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, isn't that neat? And neat. And basically, this is just a book of a lot of covers. But I have most of the alternates in here. But still, it was a great. They had me with 3 good-looking gals on the cover.
They did that with Power Girl a few months ago, and there was another one they just did it with too.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin Year 1. Great Chris Samney cover.
Is that issue 2?
That's issue 3.
Oh shit! I missed issue 2 and 3. Then I only got the first
3.
All right, I have to.
Challengers of the Unknown.
I dug it.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. Catwoman, House of the Devil.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, blood spattered Tessa.
Yep.
We got another blood spattered gal here.
Halle Berry Catwoman.
Yep, and there's a nice.
There you go.
There's your Halle Berry.
Nice.
Catwoman and kitties, and a full moon. Can't have more.
All right, Tessa. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later.
I have really enjoyed this all winter series here. Yeah, I like it too, Boosh. This has been a really, really great series, and this wraps it up. This was a 6-issue follow-up to the first Dark Knights. It has been outstanding. So can't recommend it highly enough. Outstanding. Wonder Woman with Detective Chimp. So how can you go wrong with Detective Chimp? Bobo.
Can't go wrong with twins.
I would say Bobo is the man, but he's not quite the man. Bobo is the primate.
He's a great primate. I loved him when they had the what was the series with him and Shadow Pact.
Yes.
Yeah, he was great in that.
There's a funny moment with the Nightmare thing DC did last year. What was it called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chris, that was a good cover.
What was that Nightmare thing called?
Give me a second. I got some of the books
right here
to look at. It was Night Terrors.
Night Terrors. That's right.
So they had an issue where Bobo and Constantine were running from one of these night terrors that was taking the, thing you fear and making you run from it. And try getting his first appearance in Rex the Wonder Dog. That is a scarce book. But anyway, they were running from this creature that would take the forms of what they were scared of. And Bobo told Constantine he wasn't scared of anything. He goes, "Right? Really? You're not scared of anything? What about a giant organ grinder's monkey?" And Bobo was like, "What'd you put that in my head for?" And sure enough, that started changing, kind of like Mr. Stay Puft. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a follow-up to Knights of Winter, the DC series, Knights of Winter. and it was a 12-issue series. Oh, it's fantastic. So this is still in that same universe. It's a 12-issue. They've collected it, Booge. It's worth getting.
Oh, and I'll say too, Booge, you said you like Chris Samney art. There was an awesome series that just ended, maybe was it 6 or 7 months ago, from Image, from Skybound, that was called Firepower, that Chris Samney did, where he was the artist and he co-created it with Robert Kirkman, and it was like a kung fu series where the firepower was where you could shoot fireballs, and they were like fighting this big mythical dragon, and it was awesome. And it's got some amazing splash pages and fight scenes in it.
Did it end well? Did it wrap up well?
Yeah, it wrapped up pretty good too, but still left it kind of, open. I love it when they end the story and it's a satisfying ending, but they also leave it open where if they want to come back to it later, they can. But
I have the first 3 trades and then lost track of it.
Yeah, but if they don't come back to it, you're not going to be like, oh, I want to know what happened. It's hard to get a satisfying ending like that, but they managed to do it.
What's harder, a satisfying ending or a happy ending?
I mean, I would say they're the same thing.
Or is it even harder at that point?
Well, up to that point.
Up to that
point. Teen Titans or Titans, nowhere to hide. Giant fist. They're being fisted. That can't be good.
Well.
All right. I really like the first issue of this. The Question, All Along the Watchtower. I really like it. Something, they've got this new Justice League, supersized version, Unlimited, where they have all these leaguers at the Watchtower, and there's something not quite right, and they brought in the Question to figure out what's not right. So I like the premise of it a lot. This book, Plastic Man, has been very disturbing. So I hear this
issue too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and he is melting away. And I hear this issue is disturbing. So I look forward to being disturbed. Nightwing. Good night, Teddies. Yeah, look, he's got a little Teddy gang that he's fighting, and has part of. All right. Yep. Nice. I've got a couple older volumes here that are part of. I'll have some back issues later that I got because of. I went to Beyond Comics. And because of Sal's generous gift to me for my
it's your birthday
last year, because of his largesse, and I said largesse, not large ass, just so we're clear, largesse.
Because of his large ass for other things.
Well,
that's right.
There was a movie in the 80s called The Toy with Jackie Gleason in it.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, you know that. And Jackie Gleason played a character named went by his initials US. And his trophy wife was Southern. She called him, "You ass, you ass." And he goes, "It's U.S., not you ass." Yes, it is Renee Montoya. Mm-hmm. So, and she wants to be your little friend. All right. So, because of Sal's large S, large S, I was able to get this Justice League trade that I had not gotten, volume 6 of this particular volume of JLA. I can't remember, but it wrapped up this volume of JLA before they relaunched their numbering. So I did not have that. So Sal, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I also picked up what is, comics are supposed to be fun and they can be stupid fun. And this is just stupid fun.
It was. I love that series.
Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Got the nice hardcover, all one volume. This is just stupid comic book, unadulterated fun.
Yeah.
So, Sal, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
And I'll have other thanks for you when you see the back issue. Now, I also, I told you comics make you strong.
Yeah.
This is why comics make you strong. I do curls with this Sunday. I get a good pump on just doing curls with this bitch, and I'll be like, yeah, baby. Aquaman,
feel that burn.
By Peter David.
Nice.
This Near Mint Condition did a review of this. This is the first 59 issues 0 through 49, the Aquaman Time and Tide miniseries, the 1 million issue Aquaman annuals 1 through 4. Showcase 91 #1, and there 30 of these issues have never been compiled. And we talked about California. That's a Jim California cover right there. One of my favorites. I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he wasn't the original artist on it.
No, it was England. Marty England.
Oh, yeah. His art was really good on it.
And then I think that's a Middleton. Maybe that's a Middleton on the back. Look at that. So this volume is massive. It's awesome. You could beat somebody to death.
I was going to say, kill somebody with that.
Yeah, you kill somebody with that. You could beat them to death. So anyway, those are my recents from the past 2 weeks that have broke my budget.
So. You know, I was saying the other day, now that they're having this the Godzilla books where they're going to be fighting Fantastic Four and Avengers and Spider-Man and all that. I was like, now they need to have Godzilla versus Avengers versus Justice League versus Kong versus, whatever other, Voltron, whatever other crazy thing you want to throw in there.
Yeah, and there'd be a market for it.
Yeah. All right.
Sal, Aquamensch.
Let's go ahead.
Nice.
Aquamensch. All right, I'm going to start off with my independence for the past 2 weeks.
And first one up. I was going to say, and he also has a hairstylist named Aquanet.
Aquanet, that's right.
Very good.
So this is from Ahoy Comics. It's called Archaic. Wasn't bad. It wasn't great. The artwork was okay in it. I mean, this is the type of artwork it is. It wasn't horrible, but it didn't appeal to me too much. And it was very, very wordy. There was a lot of speech dialogue in this issue. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this, but the cliffhanger they leave you at the end was not bad. So I'll have to see. I'll flip through issue 2 when it comes out and decide on that then.
Is it supposed to be a mini series or an ongoing?
I think it's a mini. To tell you the truth. I can't see this being an ongoing at all. All right. I too picked up the Gunslinger, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Check out this back cover. You didn't show off the back cover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. And because you guys raved about it so much, I picked up the first issue of Rockefellers.
Nice. Did you read it yet?
Not yet. Not yet. And
Let me know what you think after you read it.
Yep. And of course, I picked up the second issue because that was what came out recently. All right. I also got the Silent Knight Returns. We got
great
with
cover.
With a freaking battle axe. That's pretty cool. So I'm sorry, we moved on to DC. So that was all my independence except for that Santa Silent Knight. All right, next one up is the Green Arrow Green Lantern special. I love this cover.
I do too.
Got the A cover, and I'm like, oh, I need this B cover.
Oh my God, Chris!
He's Chris.
Wow.
I also got the Absolute Batman number 3 here.
Oh, I didn't see that cover.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Also, with like Gary, I picked up Batman Dark Patterns because that just was a pretty cool cover to that.
Yeah, I flipped through it like I told you at the store sale. I think the artwork inside reminds me a lot of Tim Sale.
Yeah, I have to agree. That's what I flipped through it as well. All right, I picked up Green Lantern number 18, but this was a connecting cover.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Dan, this is the one Dan was talking about how they only had these 2 issues left. They had 2 of these issues, but only 1 of this.
Yes. So I had them put both of them in
in my box.
The box for them, but so there's one of the John Stewart one that was left on the shelf without the other one. So
yeah,
someone could have gotten it, and had the incomplete connecting cover.
Yep. I don't know how you do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So this is Silent Knight number 3. This is a
Two-Face cool. Good.
Yeah, Two-Face.
Harvey Dent would say that appeals to him.
Yeah. So you can check out the reflection of Batman in the armor, which is pretty cool.
Nice. That's where we belong, on the big screen.
That's right. And you on the comfy couch, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
So as long as your pants remain on.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say no touching below the belt.
Yeah.
While you're watching it.
Transformers number 15. I thought this was a pretty cool cover as well.
Oh,
that is. I like that.
Was it? Oh, Trailblazer. I don't think we haven't
Trailblazer.
really seen Trailblazer in there yet either.
Yeah, we haven't. All right. picked up Ultimate Spider-Man number 12, but it's the
Hello,
Mary Jane.
good looking Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Is she not?
Boo's getting in on it too.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, Booze.
All right. Also got the Incredible Hulk. Still loving this series.
Yep, me too.
All right. Got Amazing Spider-Man 63. He's really not Sorcerer Supreme. He's the appointee by Doom Sorcerer Supreme. It's fine. Whatever I want. All right. No cameras. No cameras. All right. I picked up the Laura Kinley Wolverine number 1. I too also got the X-Men Radon Grimalkin series number 7 there.
Now, is the name of her book just Wolverine, or does it have something else? Like
it says Laura Kinley Wolverine.
Okay, because I was gonna say like they can't put out 2 books a month that are just called Wolverine.
Right. I think. Let me see how ZLZ. I think it's.
Don't tempt them. Don't tell them they can't because they will.
Don't do it because they will. Mm-hmm. Shit, I don't even know if I've got that zapped in yet. Let me see if it's under Wolverine, Laura Kinley. I don't know.
Well, it'll say on the inside of it where all the I don't even know how to say the word in
the details page. It just says Laura Kinley Wolverine.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I guess what the title of it is then.
I probably haven't zapped this yet for my CLZ. So, all right. So, yep, I already showed that off. Did I show off this Phoenix cover with Thanos on there?
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris tells the.
Oh, that's how they have it listed. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, I also got Wolverine, but I've got the nice foily goodness.
That is a pretty cool cover.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I've got the Secret Wars foily goodness of number 12. So now I have all of the Secret War reprints in foil.
What about the Crisis ones?
I have the Crisis. Well, I don't have all the Crisis ones, but I did have that one that you were pushing me to buy at the store.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I push you to buy a lot of stuff.
You do. It was a DC Crisis. DC Crisis where Superman's holding Supergirl.
Oh yeah, the Supergirl one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's really all I have for my pools. I got a shit ton from Heroes, but I'm not going to show all that off tonight. Got a lot of foils with that. I'll pull them out next week and show you all the foils I got with that. But all right, Dan, let's see your back issues. And I got to grab a drink, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I've bought a lot of stuff recently, but it's mostly dollar stuff. I went to Third Story Books. That I like. It's a used bookstore that has comics, and every couple months I try and stop by and see if they got new back issues in stock, and they always have dollar books. So I got a bunch of stuff from there, but I'm not really going to show it because it's and a couple things off eBay. But again, I'm not going to show them because it's just dollar stuff to just fill runs. So I got a couple other things though. I got these books I got from Sal, Avengers issue 29 and Avengers issue 50.
Yep.
That 50 for a long time was the oldest Avengers I had. That was really good. The Avengers were down to just it was just Hawkeye and Jan and Hank Pym. And that
Hercules is on the cover too.
Well, Hercules, that's when Hercules joined the team.
Yeah, so I got these from Sal. They're beat up, but what do I always say? Low grade is better than no grade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since I've decided to foolishly try to do a complete run of Volume 1 of Avengers, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, thank you, Chris. We'll see how it goes, but they will be nice to go in the
They're your upgradable copies.
Yes. Yeah, they'll be nice to go in the run, get me 2 books closer to it. I got this from a seller on eBay that I bought from a few times. I know Sal has too, Josh Guy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure exactly what this is. Is the Beast.
No.
Since you got this was before the Beast joined the Avengers.
That's before he got blue and furry.
Yes, well, I am low class, so yeah, that's right, Chris. Hercules.
These.
Anyways, I saw this that he was selling. It was pretty cheap. I wasn't sure what it was. I hadn't seen it, so I thought, I'll get this trade, Sensational Spider-Man, but it's by Denny O'Neil, Frank Miller, Klaus Johnson, and Tom Palmer. So I think that it's a original story that was in this, and then it's got this reprint of a story from Spider-Man King Size Annual 14 in it, as well as there was something else in here too, I think. Oh no, but I guess it's just that. Oh yeah, then there's an old Ditko and Stan Lee Spider-Man thing on here. So I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, but I just saw it on there and I was like, oh, this looks like something that's, that'd be kind of interesting. So I got that. And then the last back issue I got is Marvel Presents Bloodstone, which this is the second appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone, as well as the book that tells his origin. And after this, the book, it was Ulysses Bloodstone for the first 2 issues. And then after that, it switched to Guardians of the Galaxy. I had a couple Guardians of the Galaxy issues of it. The series only ran 12 issues. And there's a really, the only 2 that are kind of a little pricey is the first issue because it's the first Bloodstone. And then there's another one that's a Starhawk book that's a little bit, but they're not like super expensive anyway. So it's like, you know what? It's 12 issues. I've already got like 3 or 4 from them. I like Guardians. I'll get all the Guardians ones. And I thought, well, what the hell? I might as well get the first 2 and get those 2. So found that good price. So now I'm 1 issue closer to the complete run of Marvel Presents.
Very nice.
Fancy one.
Very cool.
So, yeah, thank you, Talking Geek. Again, I haven't read them yet. I remember the first time I read a story with Ulysses Bloodstone was that 6-part story in the Captain America book. Not Blood Hunt. What was I forget what it was called, but it was a 6-part story that he was in Captain America that he's a major part of, and it was when Diamondback was like his partner and his girlfriend at the time, and they were dealing a lot with the Serpent Society. Yeah, nice, baby. Yeah, I mean it's a little pricey because it's a first appearance, but you're not going to spend a ton of money on it. You can find pretty affordable copies of it. So that's it. That's it for me. Although while you got me up on here real big, I'll show this real quick. On January 4th, we will be doing the annual Codex Awards. And one of the things that we're doing on there is finally announcing the winner of the Joker sketch cover that is signed by everyone on the team. So see, I signed it right there. I'll catch you by the spinner rack. We got it signed here. Have a 9.8 day by Sal the Slab Guy, even though it kind of looks like it says have a PP day.
Mm-hmm.
And then where it says Comics Make You Strong by Uncle Gary, though it kind of looks like it says Uncle Gay.
Uncle Gay. I'll be Uncle Gay for you.
Which was funny. As soon as
He's jolly.
You were like, it looks like it says that. I'm like, it's fine. But yeah, we will be announcing the winner of this on the Codex Awards on January 4th. So mark it on your calendar. And I don't know what you have to do to enter for it, or if there's anything else to do to enter.
So I think anybody that's subscribed to the channel is automatically entered, and then I think if anybody is watching the show that night, they'll do another hashtag. I think that night, I believe.
Yeah. So whatever, you make sure you tune in. We'll be giving all the Codex Awards is always a fun show. Everyone that's on the station should be on there. Knock on wood. We'll see. And we'll announce all the award winners, and we will nice. And yeah, we will be announcing the winner of that too. So
yep, very good, very good. All right,
Ulysses Bloodstone is not around anymore, but his daughter Elsa has been around for a while. And it's funny. I think her first appearance would cost you more than his first appearance.
Yeah.
But you look at the cover of her first appearance.
Elsa.
Yeah. You look at the cover of her first appearance and you'll see why that one is, a couple bucks more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking. What is her first appearance?
Oh, it's just in a book called like Bloodstone 1.
Oh, okay. So
She's
it's not in another book. Okay, I thought it was in a famous cover. Okay.
No, it's just the fact that she's drawn super sexy on the cover.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, the back issues I have first is
Poopy Day.
Yeah, PP Day. This is now the oldest World's Finest I have, which isn't super old, but it's in the 50s. It's World's Finest 86, given to me by Mike Barber. It's got some water damage to it, which I hate water damage on a book, but it was given to me by my good buddy there. So my World's Finest, I'm gonna complete it from 71 up, because that's when Superman and Batman started teaming up in the book. Before that, the only team up they did was on the cover. They would interact, but inside it was solo adventures. So I'll get from 71 up. So I got that from Mike, and then the collection came into Comic Logic, and I got 2 books from there that were World's Finest. 184. So great. This is the Neil Adams cover, JLA cover. 184 and 186. These were the 2 highest numbered World's Finest that I needed. So that left me with 4 World's Finest, or 3 World's Finest, to get to be 118 up or 117 up. So, I mean, it was nice to get these out of the way. Also, for a Christmas gift from Mr. Mighty Mike Harbor, or this great Swamp Thing.
Oh, nice
cover.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
And gosh, I guess you look at the back of that too. Wow. It's I guess he's got 2 issues. Yeah, so he's 2 issues of it in here.
Oh, so that's like the regular and the Virgin variant?
Yeah, the regular and the Virgin variant.
Nice.
So both of those. And then he got me a great Lee Bermejo, or no, this is Bermejo.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
That's awesome.
So this is an homage to Swamp Thing 1. And this actually is Swamp Thing 1 inside. It has the other one.
Yeah, so that is a gorgeous cover. Isn't it?
Just fantastic. So there's
that is awesome.
When did that come out? Can we pick that as cover of the year?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I'll have to see. I think it came. I would guess it came out last year. Who did the World's Finest covers? Those 2 were Neil Adams. The last 2 were Neil Adams. Yeah, that is a badass Swamp Thing. So got those. Also, we went to so first let me get the ones that I got at Beyond Comics, so we can properly thank Sal for funding that trip. This is a little known X-Men, early X-Men book of the new X-Men. Did you know about this one, Dan? The X-Men at the State
Fair. I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
So I got it.
Was it a giveaway, right?
Yeah, it was a giveaway at the State Fair of Texas.
Obviously,
it's an early.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Chris.
See you, Chris.
Yes, Chris. Merry Christmas.
Yep. So this was a really fun find. It was only $5. I was surprised. I've seen it for much more. Here's another great World's Finest cover.
Very good.
That's cool.
So this is 119. Oh, actually, this isn't from Beyond. This is from when I went to Dave Wolf. Just because it was World's Finest, I had it together here. But anyway, so this is 119. So I'll have 118 up if I was to get 158 and 159. But at Beyond Comics, I got 159 or 150.
Oh, nice.
158. So when I get 159, I'll have World's Finest 118 up, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So that'll take me down. I also got I need 3 Superboy issues to be under 100. Issue 100 on Superboy. Okay. I got 3 of the 4 at Beyond. I got the 3 highest that I needed. 139.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go checks.
Go checks. Gotta love it.
Town That Hated Superboy, 139. And then 166, which is a Neil Adams cover.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. 166.
Here lies Superboy.
Here lies Superboy. In a minute, we'll learn the secret that's been hidden here for centuries. Stop! Don't enter that tomb. Superboy didn't know what's going on. This is also a Neil Adams cover with a super baby.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
Very cool.
So that was you said that kid.
Yeah, that was the highest number Superboy I needed. So now, God, look at this great old ad on the back.
Wow.
Yeah, we can make makeup thing and look Hot Wheels.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of fun with these ads. Well, anyway, so I got these from Beyond. Thank you, Sal.
You're welcome.
Gary, about to get that Superboy. Oh, I'm not about to get Superboy 1. That's expensive. But do you all know what Superboy's first appearance was in? What book? Golden Age DC book. Any ideas?
I can't remember it. I know it. I'll probably know it as soon as you say it.
If I was going to mention my affinity for the Spectre, what would you say?
Was it More Fun?
More Fun 101.
More Fun, yeah.
More Fun 101.
Yep.
The first appearance of Superboy. All right. So now that This World's Finest came from Dave Wolf, Timber Grove Traders. He's one of the guys we see all the time at the Annandale and the Frederick Schaff shows. Yeah. So we see them there all the time, and he has a booth in an antique mall in Hagerstown, and so we are going to so when we go out we see him. I got a great digest I needed. Look at that. Look at the condition of that.
Nice.
That's cool.
That thing is just freaking perfect. Sheldon Meyer cover and Sugar and Spice and Sugar and Spike, I mean. And I need about 10 more of these DC Blue Ribbon Digest, and there were 71 of them. So I'm almost done. Starfire was a series that DC had in the 70s. Had nothing to do with the Teen Titans one. I only needed 2 more issues, and there's Starfire 6 and Starfire 7 that complete that.
I guess it's okay to reuse the name when you already own the rights to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. And I think as long as Starfires had large breastises, you could do it. You had to have that. I got an unknown requirement. I had the Unknown Soldier and Enemy
Very
Ace
cool.
On this Kubert cover. I had to get a romance book.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. It's the right time and the right place, but the wrong boy. Oh, I hate, that's terrible when that happens.
Yep.
Right time, right place, wrong boy. So, and then the one that I had to get because it was just so damn cool, and evidently, and that happens to me sometimes. I'll see a cover that first down to the end. Oh, nice. I see a cover and I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't going to get it, but it just blows me away. And this is by Carmen Infantino. I love it.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that great? The Eggs That Hatched Robots. Go check. Strange Adventures 197. Come on. How cool is that?
That is wicked. I love that cover.
I mean, I love this like I love the House of Mystery. I'll bet you one Earthling, Look, that is just so cool. So cool.
You one Earthling.
The Eggs That Hatched Robots. So,
yep.
Dave Wolf, and Dave came out to see us, which was really cool. He lived 15 minutes from there, and Mike and I have him on speed dial. So Mike called and we came out there, and Chris isn't on there. Chris, well, no, actually Mike was making comments where Dave would go, "I'm going to walk to the front and get a drink." He had to disassociate himself from us because we were cutting up. So it was a good day. We got Chris a few books for his birthday, so it was pretty cool. It was a good day. So
Nice.
That is it for my back issues.
Okay. Let me go ahead and show off my back issues then. But let me show this one off first because this was buried in my back issue stack for some reason, but it's the all new. It's the Laura Kinley Wolverine, but it's a
Foily goodness.
Foily goodness. So I'm not sure why that was in that stack, but it was weird. Okay, so moving on. Let's go ahead and start off with Battlestar Galactica.
Thank you, Boosh. I love it too, brother.
No, I'm sorry. Number 2. Excuse me. Number 2. Battlestar Galactica. Number
2. Your Venom books slipped it into there because they were mad that you were buying multiple copies of another book.
Yeah, they probably were.
Cheater.
All right.
Dare you.
Also picked up this Beware number 4.
Oh, look at you.
Nice.
Yep.
Slide it the other way for me just a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Nice.
Slide it this way. Yeah,
slide it.
That's
Can you slide it in?
There we go, baby.
I may not even have Beware 4 yet. That's Beware 4?
That's Beware 4.
Beware 4.
All right. You're going to love this one then. House of Secrets number 115.
Oh, Luis Dominguez. Nice.
Luis Dominguez. Let me slide it over here for you.
Yep, that's good. That's great. I love it. Look at that.
And then my favorite, because I have to get this one,
I
House
knew
of Secrets 114.
Yes.
As soon as I showed that, Sal said, I got to get that one.
Yep. With all the hockey players chasing.
And then who did that cover, Sal? You know who did that cover.
This was Nick Cardy.
This was Nick Cardy, Booge.
Nick Cardy.
And listen, show that again.
Oh yes, sir.
Show that again.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in the penalty box.
Yeah, well, it's too many men on the ice, except for the one that's underneath.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Well, they're going to do something that is against the rules. That poor figure skater.
Yep. I'm trying to see. There's only one goal. Oh no, there's all regular hockey sticks. There's no goalie there, so they pulled the goalie. That's what it is.
Sal, that Beware I do not have yet. Good job.
All right. Well, let me ask you this: do you have Where Monsters Dwell number 12?
I'm not collecting Where Monsters Dwell, but that's really cool.
Yeah,
that is really cool.
Cover.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like something that Brandon at Moncom.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to him too. I got these two as extras because some sellers like to give away freebies. So X-Men 195.
Yep.
And,
Beware only went 8 issues.
Okay.
So easy to collect.
There you go. Maybe I'll have to do it. And I got a Swamp Thing 41.
Oh, nice.
Once again, those were just freebies thrown in. And I think this is because why I picked up Supernatural It.
Oh, that's Supernatural Thrillers. Yep,
that Supernatural Thrillers. It
great series.
Number 1. And in my stupidity, I picked up another Supernatural Thrillers of It number 1.
Nice. Well, it's always
so much you have multiple copies.
Trade bait
for sure. And of course, in my effort to complete my X-Men run, I picked up X-Men number 54.
Oh, look at that! Nice.
Cyclops must die.
Very nice.
So
nice.
Currently, my X-Men run now is what am I? 62. No, excuse me, 63 up, and then of course scattered below. And I think I calculated only like 26 issues left.
So you're from what issue up again now?
63.
63 up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got like 20 some issues. I think it was 26 that I last calculated that I'm missing. Of course, some of those are the big boy books too. And What Night would not be complete without a slab. And I picked up this from Heroes Corner Comics. It is
nice
Flash 800 with the foily goodness.
Yeah, Booge wants the other one.
Yes, sure, Booge. Right, yeah, it's in the mail. The check is in the mail. All right, so that's it for my back issues. All right, there we go. All right. I think this concludes our After Dark section. We can move on to the Uncle Gary showcase. You ready for a showcase?
Okay. Yuletide.
Yuletide, baby.
Not to be confused with Roll Tide.
That's right.
Yuletide.
Roll right out of the college football playoffs.
All right, folks, stick around because the After Dark version is over, but don't worry. We've got Uncle Gary's showcase coming up right now.
Showcase show.
Let's get you a big screen there. There you are.
All right. Welcome to the showcase. We have some holiday fun today. Yuletide was the key word, so I'm just going to throw show a selection of some of the Christmas themed issues I have. Some of them are recent variants, some of them are a little bit older, but there's fun to be had with all. So it's a
Let me guess, is Rudolph going to be one of them?
Rudolph might be. Shouldn't Rudolph be? Oh, you know what I should have brought? I should have brought the original Rudolph
the book
pamphlet I have. The book.
Oh, I thought this was one you're going to show. That's the one I was thinking of.
Well, it'd take me 2 minutes to go get it, so it's probably we'll show other Rudolphs, but I should have shown. I forgot all about that. It's not a true comic; it's the original Rudolph, but it's pretty cool.
Okay,
on a future show, I'll try to remember to do it. But how about Catwoman in Santa's bag?
Oh, he's
dropping it back, or got a little. Is that a little kitty? That's a little cat toy. It's a little cat toy. So Santa's sleeping.
And knocked out.
Knocked out. She put Santa to sleep. Here's a little Wayne family Christmas.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a recent one. There's little Star Girl.
Oh, that's cool.
Cute cover. Winter cover. This is kind of interesting. This Wonder Woman 794 Christmas cover.
Oh, that's cool.
What's interesting about it is I knew I'd seen the image before. This was a DC card that they had sent out.
Oh.
Realtors many years ago.
Wow.
Years ago. So they recycled that image and put it on the cover. So
nice. I
thought that was a interesting throwback. There you go. All those stupid car commercials with the ribbons wrapped on them.
Yep.
It looks Santa's left that for Batman.
Yeah. Unless you're really rich, how is that a good Christmas
present?
Like, congratulations! I've gotten us a massive car payment to add to our bill every month.
Well, and I picked it out without any of your input.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a major purchase, and I'm not taking anything you say into consideration here.
Right.
Yep. This is an older Marvel square bound within our reach. It was
cool.
Uplifting, Christmas issue with Santa. Here's a big Christmas with Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That's from a few years ago. This is this is one of the most disturbing Christmas covers ever.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, that is.
I was gonna say, what is it? A picture of Chris?
Yeah.
Santa outfit.
Yeah. In any outfit, or even worse, without an outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So that is just so disturbing. I love it. A little Harley action on the back. So like that. This right here is a key book. Let's see if you know why.
I don't know. Which one of the world's greatest heroes?
Yeah, this is 1980. This is the first time that Frank Miller ever drew Batman.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is really neat. So Batman, A House of Mystery Story, Jonah Hex, Sergeant Rock, and Superboy and the Legion are all in this issue in different Christmas stories. So
Legion flight ring check.
Yep. Flight ring. That's right. Dan and I ganged up on Mike the other day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Told him the Legion would kick his beloved Teen Titans ass without breaking a sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the truth. It's the truth.
Well, like I said, even though I like both teams, I'm more of a Teen Titans fan than I am a Legion fan. But I just got to admit, man, I mean, the Legion takes it on sheer numbers and power alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're first the first DC Batman, nice. When you're first three up at bat are Mon-El, Superboy, and Ultra Boy, come on, wow, just in sheer strength. I always loved this Spawn cover.
Yeah, that's
so when I sold my Spawns a few years ago, this was one of the three I kept.
Okay.
I had to have Santa Spawn, so I kept.
What were the other two?
One was a Halloween cover. where it's where he's against the tree, and I had action figures that matched these that they made from the covers, and he was against the tree and their pumpkins and the cake was being swept. And then there was another one where it was a winter scene and there were 2 wolves with him. I kept that. Those were the only 3 I kept. And I kept I think I kept an 11, and it's because of the story inside it. The real reason for the season. So here we go. Billy Tucci, a child is born.
Cool.
So so let's give the baby Jesus some love. We'll give Dan a little bit of love with one of his favorite authors and mine, Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Death.
Ooh.
There's a Santa, Edgar Allan Poe, drunk under the tree. So there you go.
That's cool. That's a cool cover.
I know y'all will know this cover, and this is Kyle Baker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. I pulled that out of the dollar bin a couple years ago.
Yeah, this is an extra copy I have, and I love to have a nice day with bullet holes in it.
Yep.
Yes, and the like the glint coming off of the sunglasses.
Yep.
Just a super cool cover.
And Dan had suggested I do this for Comic Cover of the Day a bit ago, but I'd already done it, so that's why I hadn't done it again.
Nice.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
All right, Dan knows, but Sal, do you know who's in the Santa suit?
No, I do not actually.
I will tell you this: the hat helps obscure the identity.
Okay.
It's the Rhino.
Oh, Rhino. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
Very cool. Here we go. Punisher. Punisher has so many Christmas specials, and there's something about him that says jolly.
Yeah, I did a review of one of them last Christmas.
There you go. Look at that. Punisher Silent Night, and then another Punisher Xmas.
Bringing you lead.
Bringing you lead. There you go. Bringing you lead.
Are you naughty or nice?
Yeah. There you go. Little Deadpool Santa action.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's a Flash, Merry Flashmas.
There you go.
That's cool.
All righty.
Richard got it too. He said the Rhino.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Richard. Good job, Richard. We'll save those for last. This one I got last year,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
and this was the alternate cover on it.
Nice.
So, you know how sometimes animals get in the trees and things like that. Punisher has to punish the naughty. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about this in your tree?
Ooh,
Yeah. Is that Krampus?
Yeah, it's Creepshow.
that's
That's
Creep
pretty
Show guy.
Yeah, it's Creepshow. It's the Creep
It's the Creep Keeper.
Sleigh Ride. How about that? Santa, Chainsaw Santa. What could possibly go wrong there?
That looks cool.
Yeah. All right. And then some of the last year's, some of the
Oh, nice.
homage covers were fun.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and that Green Lantern 76.
Bah, humbug.
Yeah, it's so great.
Do you have
Wow.
Yeah.
123.
Do you have the Santa where he's holding up all the Green Lantern rings or the rings? Do you have that?
I do.
All right.
I'll do. Here's
That's a
Batman.
good one.
Yeah, Batman.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Yeah. Adam Hughes.
There you go. That's
Wonder
nice.
Woman. Yeah, from that's a Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman 1 cover.
There you go.
There we go.
He's really
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
that's a
bells.
cool one.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
He's
Bruce says Chainsaw Santa would be a great movie or comic.
Hard to believe it hadn't been done yet.
Yeah.
So that's Batman and Robin 1. There you go. Action 1, which is
Yep.
great. So that's a lot of fun. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look, that's a very happy Santa.
Yes, indeed.
Merry Christmas. I know what I want to find under the tree.
Look how big his candy cane got.
Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah.
Where's the mistletoe?
Mm-hmm. In my pants. All right, we get
the mistletoe belt buckle.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep, that is neat. Oh, Harley, she done kidnapped Santa, showing her list. She wants all these things. These were the alternate covers of the Silent Night run. These right here from last year. Some of them. So I'm a sucker for this.
There haven't been many variants on the new Silent Night run, has there?
No, not as many as there were last year, and not as fun. You know.
Yeah. Santa with the bling.
And this is the actual Silent Night run.
Yeah.
There's Krampus getting involved. I have not seen it yet, but I hear it's on one of the streaming things I have is Red One. I'm looking forward to
saw it.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It looks stupid fun.
Yeah. My daughter even liked it. So
thanks, Boosh. And the snowman in it remind me of my Strange Adventures snowman cover.
Yeah.
So I think that's fun. There's 4. Okay, so those were these are some newer ones. So now we'll go to some older ones and a few oddities since it's this is a recent Brave and the Bold cover for Mayho. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that is good.
This was in the running for cover of the year for me. So let's go and let's go shrink it down a little bit again. There's a digest. Super Juniors Holiday Special.
Very cool.
I would not want to babysit them.
No, I don't want to babysit them. How about Christmas with the Superheroes Digest?
That's
very cool.
Yeah, Christmas with the Superheroes Digest. And
Christmas.
If you're gonna have that, I also have a Rudolph Digest.
There you go. Gotta have some Rudolph.
Gotta have some Rudolph Digest. So, and if you're gonna have little Rudolph, have big Rudolph.
All right.
Why not? That's treasury size.
Treasury size. And you know what? Let's have regular size Rudolph. So we got. I'll show those later. But yeah, we got 3 different sizes of the Rudolph books. And but the treasuries are so cool. These are some of the more expensive treasuries to run into, by the way. This is Rudolph that they're very highly collectible. And what they're collecting, there were 13 issues of this that came out from like 59 to 63 or so. And they're collecting these. So those stories have been collected in here and in here. They're just recollecting them, but still it's those are books everybody seems to want. Also, another treasury, Christmas with the Superheroes.
Very cool.
That's cool.
There's the back of it.
Like
with the Superheroes. I want to leave out Marvel. There's the giant superhero holiday grab bag.
Like that.
There's the back. John Buscema cover. Season's Greeting. Cool. So these are fun. Here's another giant superhero holiday grab bag book. Marvel Treasury. Hulk being Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
There's another.
That's a cool one.
That is a good one.
And Luke Cage gets to say Sweet Christmas, I'm sure, in there. Okay. And here's another giant superhero holiday grab bag. And if seeing them coming through like that is great, then seeing them leave has got to be.
That's awesome. I like when they do that.
Yeah, until we meet again. So there's that, and then the last 2, I'll show you the Rudolphs that I have, the old ones. 1957 and 58 issue is this one, and Jeanette really liked this issue. She liked it so much. She wrote her name in Santa's beard. So there's 13 of these in all.
Yeah.
They did one every year, and they're I would like to have them all at one point. I only have 2 so far, but I have the toughest one to get. This one's in rough shape, but it's scarce and it's the hardest one to get. It's from 62, 63 annual. So it's actually a giant size.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So this of the 13, this is the hardest one to find. So I have it. So there you go. I hope everybody's Yuletide is wonderful and they have a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's done with family and with friends and loved ones, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday.
I hope Santa's real good to all of you.
Yes.
I hope Santa's really good to Sal and I tomorrow and delivers victories for his Capitals, my Capitals, his Commanders, my Commanders.
That's right.
Sal will be doing his share at to cheer in person at the Caps Arena. I'll be doing mine at Commanders Field to do mine to my share to cheer them on to victory. So hopefully that will happen and we'll get to
Gary, is the Commanders game on at 1 or is it
late?
It's on at 1.
Yeah.
Caps game is on at 5.
Okay, well there you go. I get come home and get to see the end of that game.
Yep. All right, guys. I think we can go ahead and wrap up this edition of Uncle Gary's Showcase, and of course, the After Dark version of Comics Unleashed. I'm your host, Sal the Slab Guy. Over right there is Dan the Kelly Art. Down below, of course, is the Ric Flair of comics.
Woo!
Have a Merry Christmas, like Gary said. Have a great holiday. I hope you guys have a very special weekend with family and loved ones. Hope it's stress-free. And,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And we'll see you down the road because we may not be on air again until our award show, right?
That's correct. Our next scheduled event is the 4th, which is the award show. Dan and I were actually kicking around doing a special feature show on the 28th, just because we're all going to have comics.
This is the comic stuff I got for Christmas type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so right. So there may be a special bootleg show on the 28th.
That's right.
Don't tell Jamie.
Yes. Don't tell Jamie. Keep that quiet.
Yeah.
Yes, Richard, do some push-ups.
Do some push-ups, baby, for Christmas.
Beast is not an Avenger. He's still an X-Men.
Richard, you are on point, buddy. That's one thing I appreciate. Y'all are on point. The Beast is an Avenger.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you, I guess, in the new year. Have a good one.
Yeah.
And talk to you guys soon.